allergies, my nose. I'm working on my lunch. You know when you're so, hello. I feel like I should say hi, hello, or introduce myself in case you're new, but you know when you're so tired, you don't even think, or you're not like fully awake, or your brain's not fully functioning. Well, we keep our dry cat food in like a little ice bucket that we don't use anymore to kind of keep it fresh. So I went over to put more dry food in her bowl, my cat's bowl. And then I like walked back and I was almost put it in the freezer. Like, my brain is not awake yet. It's almost 12, it's 11:53. And pardon me, I'm gonna put you guys down and you're not gonna see a little bit of me. I really should get that little tripod thing everyone uses that has like the ball on top for like stability and weight and everything. But I don't. And I woke up this morning with my phone underneath me, so I'm kind of oh, but that's nothing terrible. I'm gonna have some soup, and I'm gonna be making myself a sandwich. I need a knife to cut this thing open. I need to unload the dishwasher. I should not have put this sweater on. I'm like cooking to death. Probably gonna take it off in a second. I'm just cutting my multigrain English muffin. Doesn't it look like an English muffin? But anywho, and it smells multigrainy. So we're gonna let that sugar toast. Pull out my cheese, my turkey. I'm gonna need to get me more turkey, and then I'm gonna make my vegetable noodles, my veggie noodle soup. I mean not every single day when I remember, I still take these Juice Plus vitamins. I told my new doctor about it, and she didn't say anything like, oh, don't take that. Pardon this angle again. This is my soup. My dad's gonna come home and have lunch with me, so just waiting on him. And then I do have brain training today at 1:30. Like, I canceled personal training because I was just like, I don't know, there's just so many things that I'm unsure of, and I think I need like some help making a decision in regards to that, or not. I don't know, maybe I've made up my mind, and like someone like once their mind's made up, like there's no changing yet, or something to that effect. Last time when I made this soup, I could see like steam coming off the top because I had it with a grilled cheese sandwich, so I was like, oh, I'll just lower the heat, I don't want it to be like really hot and burn my mouth off, and then I go to like eat it and it wasn't that hot. So, but yeah, now it's on a double burner. So but he did, the personal trainer did, I feel like I talked about this already, and like sorry if I repeating myself, leave a piece of exercise equipment here, and it was not on purpose, so at some point he has to collect that. But he was gonna try to come today, and I was like, So then he was like, how about tomorrow? And I'm like, no, how about next week? We work something out. So then I ended up getting a text message from my brain trainer, who this all weekend long I felt like I was supposed to be texting her, but I didn't know what. And the back of my head was like, or in my mind is like, you're gonna tell her if you're in town or not, because there was a 50-50 chance that I was not gonna be home this week. I was gonna be out of town, but here I am. So, with that being said, I was like, sure, we'll do the brain training, so, jazz hands, so I'm gonna be, right, oh my god, it's so hot. Woo. I'm gonna be brain training later at 1:30, so I eat my lunch, do my brain training, somewhere in between all that, unload the dishwasher, and bring up the garbage can unless my dad does that. I don't know what I have to do around here. I still have to clean up my bedroom. I started putting some of my clothes away. Like, I made my bed and all that's good. All fine and dandy. But I started putting my clothes away, but I got like a boatload more I have to put away. So I'll do that. Let my soup cook a second. But even though like I toasted it so it's hot, it tastes really good. We'll need to get more Boar's Head oven glow turkey made. But you know what I find interesting? As my mom, you know, like she went to that conference and learned a lot about the Aspie brain, and then was like telling me all about it. I like how I'm like questioning, should I even be uploading this video, because all you see for the chunk of this video is like my torso. But then I'm like, no, I'm still post it because I'm entertaining, hopefully. Is that how our brains work, or how I sometimes say how they don't work. And I just find it unique and funny that, you know, I started brain training and everything, and I learned a few tips and tricks along the way. And then I was like, ooh, well, when I put my clothes away, I'm gonna take everything out and organize it and then put it all back, but have like a system. Now the system isn't perfect because I have a lot of stuff and things just get a little intermixed, but you know, it's not a huge deal. Like I have a drawer, and I know I probably showed you this and talked about it, but if you're new here, I have like, okay, I have 3 drawers. I have a total of like 6 or more, but I do have a set of 3, and the bottom is all anything sports, and everything on the left side is football, and anything on the right side, or in the middle technically, is baseball. Then way to the right is like my like tank top camisole things. So, and then you go to the next drawer up and it's all my striped shirts, and polka dots, because I might have, I think there's a shirt in there that has both. Then the tippity tip top is like solids or tank tops that are solid colors. I mean, so I kind of created a system. Like I put all my sports stuff and then break it down, like football, baseball, what am I, yeah, that's right. And then like I'll have all my solids in a spot, all my pajamas in a spot, stripes in a spot because I have a lot of striped stuff. Anything travel, so that would be any shirt that has like a state on it or a place that I've been to. Then I have like my any type of a college shirt, that's in a pile. All like my patriotic red, white, and blue stuff's in a pile. Like I really kind of broke it down. So now when I go to put my clothes away, it does seem overwhelming always at first, because I have what I call the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's a pop-up hamper that like it's so filled with stuff and clothes that it's like no longer upright, and because it's heavy with all this stuff. But then I slowly pick it apart, and as I'm picking it apart, and then on my exercise or athleisure wear goes in one pile. Like I break things down into these piles, and then it makes it easier because I now have like a drawer for this and a drawer for that. And it was a system that I created for myself. And then in my closet, like I have all like my pants and that type of stuff in one section. Like I have things, you know, organized in a certain type of way, so it's less daunting. And I just think that is pretty nifty of me to come up with all of that by myself. I went with the navy blue sweater because it's kind of matching my hat. It's sunny outside. It's currently, where's my phone? Currently 65, 70. It went from 65 to 70. It could go up to 73 degrees today. And last night was the first night. It wasn't like 1,000 degrees in this house. Like, I actually felt a little chilly for once, and I was like, I miss these days. Because I'd rather be like on the cold side than be like burning up to death. So I'm gonna eat my lunch and carry on with my day, and take it one step at a time. And then we'll figure out tomorrow later. We'll start planning out tomorrow later. So that is what's up. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave any comments, questions, suggestions down below. It looks like my dad's bringing up the garbage can. Thanks for watching and for being here and for all your love and support. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.